Hello and welcome back to Organic Cardboard. My name is Owen Kniep and I am still here with Sean today. We are one person down after finishing our playthrough of Vindication today as well. And now we are playing another game, and Sean has been so kind to bring a game to my house and show me what it's all about. This is Storm Raiders, and this is a Shem Phillips game.
Right.
Very famous board game designer at this point has made all the cool little box games that include all of the North Sea, West Kingdom, and South. I guess they're doing all the South stuff.
Garfield games.
Garfield, yeah. Nice Kiwi. Is he the only one that did this too? Yeah, game design, just Shem.
Yeah.
I got Paul Tobin and Dane Madwick is the artist. Very cool art on this game.
And this is from Arcus Games, so it's a different game. It's different publisher, I guess.
I haven't heard of Arcus, but
I had never heard of them either. But
I feel like I have heard that name. But I don't know anything about him other than that.
I'm so happy with this game. I'm ready to go find other stuff that they made and check it out too.
Cool. All right. So Storm Raiders. What are we doing today, Sean?
So today we are Storm Raiders, and we will be raiding storms.
Raiding the storm.
So in this world, the land has been ravaged by storms, and there's I think if I remember from the lore doesn't play a whole lot to how you play the game or anything, but we're supposedly in the eye of a huge storm. And I think that this is like an eddy within this giant storm that'll come around and it'll dig up artifacts. So this was once a prosperous place with like a lot of years and years of history, like this really old culture. Mm-hmm. And so as this thing goes through these storm areas, it's going to follow a line all the way through here. And as it does, it's going to drop more and more resources as it kind of excavates stuff out of the ground and kind of brings things up to the surface. We're going to be in these little places that are safe from storms, and we're going to be trying to travel into these areas, collect resources, and then go back and fulfill contracts. The requirements of a contract is on this side, and the rewards you get is on this side. And we'll explain maybe what those rewards mean. There's a real small set of icons for this. And so it makes it pretty simple to teach and get to people. So the other thing that happens is as we visit these areas, there'll be a little place underneath it, and that's going to move our dials on our dashboards up. These dashboards are going to have multipliers. So at the end of the game, you're going to get more and more points for things that you collect. And by that I mean mods, which will change your abilities here on the side. Right now we have sort of debuffs on the side of each of our vehicles. Those mods will cover those up and make them not a problem anymore. But they also give you points at the end of the game. And you got a dial here that's going to go up and up and up to modify how much you get. So if you make it up to 2, you're going to get 2 times the amount of mods that you acquired. The other thing to account for is medals. Medals are another thing that you get for fulfilling the contracts. And the last thing is going to be your crew members. So you're going to get these crew members throughout the game. They'll give you a special ability when you flip them over. And even the flipped over crew at the end of the game, you're going to get points for all of them based on this multiplier here. My guy's special ability is he gets 2 ticks on the crew dial and 1 tick on the medals dial. So right now, you just if the game ended right now, I have and I had a mod, I would only get 1 point. If later on I get it's like a times 0. Oh gosh. Explain all this is very useful.
Yeah, it's a little hard to see on the screen too. So if we could probably even bring.
We'll just skip all that.
We can bring one of them up over here a little bit where you can see these dials. Maybe maybe you can see them.
It's dual layered, so you kind of see.
Yeah, but yeah. So like you were saying, modifiers on each of these, they go up to 4. And so starting off, we're at 0 until we take our captain, and that captain, like he's saying, has got those. They show you where those tick marks are going up. So even going up 2, they're still at 1 point per that item that you have at the end. So right now, if I ended and I had medals, I'd get no points for them because my character doesn't come with medals on them. But yeah, so this is a little clearer to see with the lighting on that camera.
Yeah. They're little tiny dials.
And speaking of making clarity too, for like the overhead shot, we did stick on these little confetti pieces here. And so Sean's going to be this yellow standee, and I will be this blue one. So I am the pipe smoking elderly woman, and
I'm Reed.
And he's Reed. He's just Reed.
Which is ironic because I don't like reading all that much.
Yeah. All right.
So we're going to go ahead and get the game started, and we'll just kind of explain what we're doing as we go.
Okay.
In a 2-player game, we're going to get 3 black dice and 2 white dice. And that's what this indicates here, is how many dice per player. And then we roll them in the middle. This one here is wild. So that can be changed to any number, but that is a 1, not a 6. All right. And so there's the stuff to choose from. I'm going to be first player, just to kind of show you what to do.
Makes sense.
And as second player, you get to pick a stormhold to start off in.
Oh, okay.
So any one of these things with contracts in, you could start there.
It's very much pick up and deliver games, so you kind of want to set yourself up to get the stuff to then go get the strongholds.
If you spot one that's close to some good resources and stuff. The bullets are
painful.
Wild. They're wild, but they will cause damage.
Yeah, it's one of our little debuffs over here. So you could mod this and get it covered, and then when you pick up bullets, you're fine.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is also based. All of these debuffs and stuff are based off of the particular vehicle that you're considered to be using for that turn. Some of these spaces, like you can see these little airplanes over here, there's a spot for submarine use. I don't know if there's one for the trikes.
The white lines with nothing on them are, well,
you could use the trikes on the ones that don't have a special requirement on them.
The trikes and the airplanes use the white lines. The parts of it that have just an airplane on it, only the airplane can use.
Yeah. So we do have those debuffs on any one of the vehicles. So if I covered this one, it wouldn't save me from bullet damage on these other 2.
On top of that, each of these vehicles, like we've drafted different ones, they all have special abilities that are different from one another. So that's going to be something else that's a little different.
Oh, cool. Okay. All righty. Well, let's see what Sean does.
You ready? All right. So, well, you get to pick a stormhold.
Yes, that's right.
And then I'll pick one, and then we can start.
You can't be in mine, right? Can we share the same location at any point?
Yes.
Game? Okay, and we can only pick up a max of 2 items at a time, correct?
Yes.
All right. So so we can move into each other's spaces, is what we have determined from the lack of rules saying that you can't do that.
No, it does say it that we could both.
Oh, it does say okay. So we have to move on our turn, and we have to be in a different space on our turn. I'll go ahead and start right here.
That's a good spot.
I think so.
That's a good spot. I think I'm gonna go to this one over here.
All right.
So I'm gonna lead us off, and I'm gonna draft the big thing to remember, we're going to pick a dice out of here, we're going to put it on a vehicle. Now, as we put the dice on here, we have to remember they have to go from smaller to larger. You can't interrupt the sequence either. So it's helpful to kind of make short-term benefits here. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to put it on my trike. And I'm just going to pop up to this next place. So I'm going to spend a 1. There's just a 1 here. So it doesn't take but 1 to get there. I can pick up 2 things. I'm going to pick up this gas can. but I'm also going to do a crew member. So I could take that. This just gets discarded to the discard pile. This is going to go onto my mat.
You pick up a crew member because
They're a resource on here, so but you discard it immediately instead of storing it.
Oh.
You discard it immediately, and then I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Didn't even notice those. You draw 2 and pick one.
Yeah, I get to draw 2 and pick one, and they are the exact same card. I did shuffle this, but okay. So that'll just go up there.
What's that guy do?
He will remove 1 gray die from any vehicle.
Gray die being the white?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You know, in the prototypes of this, there was like a darker gray. I don't know what happened with that. These are just kind of a dirty white, but...
All right, so where do I want to go?
And I almost forgot. So I moved on to this spot with a mod dial modifier, so my mod dial goes up 1. Okay.
Okay. Now,
that is real easy to forget.
My character's special ability is that I can lose. This is during the last turn of the round, basically, right?
It's when you camp, when you do the rest.
So resting means
that's when you put a die here to like refresh things. That's when that happens.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, I think I'm just going to continue with my simple idea here, and I'm going to move over here, which that moves my metals up 1, my metal dial. Is that what that says?
Yes. Yeah. So your modifier for that.
If I went this way, I could also. Well, no, I can't go that. I can't go this way because it's not connected. I could go this way.
Yeah, you'd have to go through there, and you can pay 2 and then pay another 2 and then end up there.
So I could pay 2 with the plane, but the plane has
you can't switch vehicles either on the way there. It's one vehicle,
right? Yeah, and the plane over here has another debuff that it says like if I pick up 2 items, basically,
yeah,
I end up getting hurt. That's not fun. It's not real fun to have to do that. But so I get hurt once, and if I use a 6, I get hurt again. Man, I'm gonna get stuck on not being able to move around with the planes after, because the plane's gonna be goobered up after that. So let's continue with simple turn here and move where I was going to. I'll pick up I guess this 3.
Okay.
And then the 3 is going to go over with my trike, I guess. I think that's where I'll put it at.
Does your trike have what's your special ability?
May change any 5s to any values, but there's no 5s on here. This one would remove 2 gray dice from trike if using a black die. Oh, that's
pretty cool, isn't it?
Kind of tempting. Of course, you'll just take the black die for right now, but I'll get another chance in the last turn.
Yeah, that'll be more useful after you used your trike a couple of times.
My submarine has the ability that may place a die of equal value. So like Sean's saying, these have to go up in value from low to high.
Oh, so you do the same one dice over and over. That's handy too.
I kind of like being able to remove a die, but so we can't. So if you take a 4 next time, I have to take a 6 on my next one. Let's do that. Let's take the 4, and I'll put it over here. So that means that.
And you get two resources.
2 resources. I will take, I guess, the 2 that makes sense for that number 6 over there, and I'll pop them in. All right.
And did you take your metal dial up?
Metal dial does go up 1, so now I am getting points for metals.
Cool.
All right. I think that's me.
Okay, so I boy, it's so easy. trying to see what I need over here. Okay, I'm gonna take this 3. Put it on my trike. I'm gonna just pop over right here. I'm gonna get another crew and another gas can. What is that? That's the metal dial. So the crew gets to the discard there, and the gas can goes in here.
Oh, so what's the wrench? Is that to repair something?
Well, that is a resource that will be
Okay.
needed for contracts.
Oh, they're just not showing up yet.
Everything but the crew is kind of a resource that you'll be able to get. Did I do that dial? I did my metal dial, I think. Yeah. Okay. So that is my... Okay. Wait. Do I want to do this? I always forget. You only get 2 things and then the storm moves. So if you pick... Oh, I might be hosed. So depending on how you... I'm not going to take my turn back. But depending on... Well,
you can take your turn back if it makes a difference. You haven't done anything with any revealed information yet.
No, I'll just go with it. So, depending on which dice you take, will move the storm either clockwise or counterclockwise.
Oh, I see. Huh. So if it's black, it goes clockwise.
Yeah, so if you take that 6, you're going to clog up some stuff. Oh, wait. These things here, those go into...
Oh, they don't clog up my space. Okay. That's even better.
Yeah, it's like, wait, what is that?
I don't think there's any great reason to not take this quote-unquote gray die.
You could flip over your dude to make it a 4.
But I can't place 2 4s next to each other.
No.
Right?
You'd be...
But it would allow me to place other die further out. That's probably not a bad idea to do that. So let's do that. And I'm thinking I got to do the plane.
So you're going to want to avoid from me on back on the storms.
Right. Right.
So all of these are safe to visit if you wanted more resources versus,
So I could take the submarine right now, but it would have to be, I'd keep the 6 and I could make the submarine move across to a whole nother section with a submarine.
Yeah.
Because I'm right next to a submarine.
Or it said up to 2, so you could make it a 5 if you wanted to. You're on a 3, so you could get to here for 5.
Yeah, if I really wanted, but my sub does have the special ability that I can place another die of equal value, so I could put another 6 down later on. Yeah, it'd be kind of nice to get over here, because then I get a crew member and get the other resource I'm immediately wanting. I do kind of like that. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Why not? We'll keep it as a 6. I'll keep from flipping her over, so we'll keep her handy. And oh, now if I take 2 items though, then I also have to damage.
That's true.
I feel like we need some damage on the board. Why not? I'll hop in, so I'm zooming across. And the main reason I'm doing that is just so that I can get both a crew member and get one of the... Now, these are going to flip over, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
Are the resources different?
No.
The resources won't be different.
It'll still have the same resources. The rewards will change from metals to a metal and a mod. Percent and bad. And it's the same amount of points.
Right.
The only thing that after it's gone over once and then another round goes, there'll be damage on it. So you take damage when you claim it.
Yeah. Okay, so just to be clear again, the reason why I had to have a higher number to get across is because I have to add these values. It's a 2 and a 3 in order to get over here. So I did that. I will pick up these 2 and take a damage. So does this crew member just go away? What? Do we? It doesn't go in
Oh, you
storage.
just discard it.
It just completely does. It doesn't go back in the bag.
Right.
Does
Not yet.
does
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a discard
Okay.
space right
Okay.
there,
Cool.
and then you'll draw 2.
All right. So
You know, I don't think I ever drew mine.
yeah, you did. Well,
That was the first
one,
time.
Did you get a second one?
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
there's
Go
3
ahead.
of them
Go
now.
ahead and get your second one.
So I'll grab my 2, and here I'll grab 2 for you since it's
Okay.
closer.
All right. Huh. Well, I'll take the one that removes the damage from my plane. I wish I had one that removed damage from my sub. All right. So that is left us with 1 die left. What's yours got to do?
Prevent all damage from a storm.
Ooh.
But I was just thinking, I was like, aha! But you have to flip these over on your turn, and it's not my turn.
Really? Oh, no bueno.
So maybe I'll keep them for a pinch later.
Really?
I always forget.
You sure that one? That seems like.
Well, I would have gotten it during my turn, and maybe would have noticed it and done it, but I'm just gonna leave it because that's fine.
You sure?
Plus, that way I can explain what happens when a storm hits you.
Oh, okay. Oh.
I'm not in bad shape right now.
Okay.
Early on, it's not too bad to get hit by a storm. Later on, it really sucks.
Well, you'll have them available to use later.
That's
anyways.
right.
Yeah.
And my math is always wrong. So
now this goes up here.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
And I put the metals in kind of a weird place. Go ahead and put that in the middle here. And that'll be for the next round. And now the storm, because it's black, it's going to move clockwise that amount.
And it moves around in a way where it's not hitting these.
Right. It follows that gray line. You see this gray line?
Yeah. Yeah, kind of blue.
Yeah.
All right. So 1, 2.
It should end where I am.
It's moving 4 though, right?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should stop.
Oh, I'm missing I'm wanting to just shoot across. Okay.
It's easy to miss that one at the top.
Okay.
Now the next thing that happens is the storm's going to deposit some stuff. So if you see at the top of here, where it says 3 to 4, it's going to do 2 things on each spot. So except for the spot where it started, every other spot it hit will get 2 of these things. You want to put them out?
Except for the spot that it started at.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
And I will start pulling out dice for the next round.
So it's going to put out 2 here.
Yeah.
And 2. Next one.
On that one, and that one, and that one.
And the one it landed on?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And you can't pick up resources before you move?
Nope, there are characters that can help you with that. Mm-hmm. Oh, and the other thing that happens is I take damage. Now, if you get hit, if you're anywhere in that storm's path as it goes through, you're going to take damage on all your vehicles. So I'm going to be taking damage on my plane.
Ugh.
Damage on my sub.
Damn.
And damage on my trike. So I am hurting.
Goddamn age.
And he will be, my navigator will be scrutinized. You get the first player token. You can roll us up some goodness. That dice is, that metal will go on the highest one.
All right.
So that whoever takes that 6 also gets a medal.
I'll just put it off to the side so we can see it.
Cool.
Okay. And then I'm going right now, right?
Yep, you get the first turn.
Well. I guess if you just run out of storage, you can just start popping stuff off.
I have forgotten to do something. I apologize. All of these are going to flip over to this side.
Oh, okay.
I was got too caught up in thinking about what to do next. Okay. Now you're ready.
Okay. So, I want to take my sub again, but I can't. To heal, other than using crew members, I would have to take a thingy in over here.
Yeah, you got to draft a dice and put it there.
And it's for every 2 I can heal.
If you pick a high dice, you can remove a lot of damage. If you pick a low dice, you can remove a lot of dice.
What's efficient here? If I get over here, I can just straight up heal 1, but I don't get any resources. There's that 6 sitting out. And what are the? How do those get removed from here? They just come off during the next roll or something?
It comes off at the end of that action.
At the end of the action, okay.
Yeah, so it immediately frees itself back up.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, do you want to get over there, but at the same time, I'm not going to get very much for doing that, though I would prevent damage from a sub the first time I go in over there because I won't be taking 2. And to get mods, remind me one more time.
You get those as rewards for fulfilling contracts.
Right.
Now that these have gone over to their gray side, you'll notice there are a lot more mods available than there were. Like there are probably no mods on the other side of these, but the gray side always has mods and something else usually.
And the ones are wild?
Yes. It can be any number. Really handy.
It is handy. And I might as well hate draft it. I don't know. But you have to put them in order, so you'd have to put it on one of your other higher value ones.
Mm-hmm.
Well, since you were taking it easy on me earlier, and I do get a medal with this, so why not take advantage of that?
Sure. If you can pick it up.
If I can pick it up.
The enamel ones are neat, but they're kind of hard to pick up.
And I'll go ahead and heal. So first off, I would get to flip over a card.
Yeah, if you had one of your assistants there.
Could I flip over a card before I do this action? Or would I?
Yeah, you can do that at any time.
So what I could do is I could use this to remove the damage from the plane.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
And then flip it right back over as I'm doing this action.
Yeah.
And then I can remove
3 damage.
Yeah.
So that's 1 damage for every pip. Or for every two pips.
Now this one.
So that will let you take off that 6 off your sub because it's equal or greater.
Oh, well,
so that worked for that, right?
Like I planned to do this.
And then the last one's going to let you pick either a medal or another crew member or a mod.
A mod. Kind of like the mods.
They're great, especially early on.
So I will take a mod, I believe.
There you go.
And we will pop it, lock it, and drop it. Gosh, that's yeah. I think I'm going to hold off on the sub still for the moment, and I think I'm just going to take off the 5s and 6s from my trike.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Because I'm already at 4, so
the trike gets used the most. I do, because especially early on, because it can hold 2 things.
Yeah.
All right, back to me.
Yeah, the other ones can too, but they get hurt doing it.
I'm real tempted to take that wild one and heal right now, but I think I could get away with.
Oh, it is tempting.
I think I could make this happen.
Tempting.
So 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need a 5. I'm going to do this wild one. And I'm going to use it on my plane. I'm going to change it to a 5. My plane special ability is prevent all damage this turn if using a 1, 3, or 5.
Nice.
So I'm going to use that. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, I see. You can just add those values too to continue moving.
Yes.
I did not realize that. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I was thinking it was getting painful to move around.
So then I'm going to grab those two things. And what did I land on there? That one is for the metals, which I don't have any. Okay. Well, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Well, so if I use this plane, I don't have to have 2 gray die on my trike, right?
Right.
Huh. And I can't place low values on the trike right now. So it might not be a bad idea to take the black. I'd like to be able to... Oh, I can increase the die value right away.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Up to 2.
So I could still do my sub action. Problem is I just won't get so these will put damage on them after this round, and then they'll go away if we don't grab them.
Right. And if you don't collect them, then you'll take a damage as you collect it.
I'll go ahead and use this to add to the at this point it doesn't matter. I'll take the white die, I guess. So I'll make it a 5 on my sub to hop back over here. And we'll, when I went over here last time, I didn't move up that little marker.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Don't. It's easy to forget.
Very easy to forget.
You landed on a metal one too.
So now I'm landing on a metal one again.
Yeah.
And I'll pick this one up, and that won't cause any damage. Okay.
Boy, you really you sit yourself right next to the storm.
Well, so if the storm, I might just have to eat it yeah, because if it goes right, if it passes through me, I get damaged. Oh, it's not just if it lands on you. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
you want to consider that, or
you didn't, and I'll take it because I've got space.
okay?
I just took damage. They each just get damaged once, right?
Yeah. What's a little damage, right? You can heal that.
I mean, right now it is. It's okay.
All right. So what does it take to go over there? I'm going to use this guy. I'm going to remove a. Oh, that's one gray die from any vehicle. Oh, that doesn't help me. All right, I'll take. Oh wow, I think I'm stuck. I can increase or decrease a gray die by 1. Oh.
Well, you can make it a.
Well, that doesn't. Yeah, but I can't do 2 3s in a row. So I guess I could take the black one.
Yeah, you can't.
You're lucky. Well, I'll take the black one. I'm going to flip this guy over. So I'm going to make it a 4 so it'll fit in here. Just so it'll fit. Because I'm just going right here. So it's like, I just need 2. You're screwed. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to fulfill this contract. That's 2 gas cans and a light bulb.
Okay.
Gas can, light bulb.
The storm's just throwing light bulbs.
Yeah. My reward for this is I get a mod and I get to remove 1 dice, which I'll pick this one, I guess. No, I'll do this low one. I'm not sure. I think maybe they moved down. I don't remember seeing that anywhere.
Take a low one than a high one?
Yes. The low ones sometimes are harder to get if you're trying to take damage off. Like if I go to heal later, I want to put a high dice in to get these out, but then all these will be stuck here.
Okay.
And I get a mod.
I was just thinking if you took a high one out, you'd have more room for dice to, like you took the 4 out, you'd be able to then get 4s.
Yeah, it kind of tells you what my next action likely will be.
All right. So storm moves then, or does that die went back in, or was that you set that
wait?
I think you just put a die back in there. The one you removed, you stuck in right here.
Oh,
okay.
My bad.
So then the white die is going to come out at this point, right? Or you're done with your turn.
Yep.
And then
So
what's
it's
the
gonna.
1+ up there?
It's telling you the player count for medals.
Oh, okay.
But usually I discover that I've forgotten to put the medal out right when I get to that. When I put the die up there, I'm going, oh no, I was supposed to put a die out. So I was just started putting the dials one ahead.
So we put the medal out on the first one.
No, we put it on after the first one, so it's right.
Okay, as long as you got it figured out. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So then it's going to move counterclockwise too.
Yep.
So 1 and 2.
And when it moves 2, it's going to deposit 3 things. So except for where it started, so 3 things here and 3 things here.
Okay. Easy peasy.
It's starting to pile up in the north.
It is.
A lot of bullets.
I run up by them storms. And some boxes, some wrench.
Yeah. And all of these are going to have a damage on them.
Mm-hmm.
After this turn, they'll go away if we don't get them.
So you got to take a damage to go into it.
Do that one over there.
I'll just use one of mine.
The one I worked will get refreshed.
So then they become asynchronous too on when they're flipped and everything.
Yeah. So we'll just have to kind of keep up with that. Now this goes to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to roll some more dice. In a 2-player game, it's like this.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I didn't really think this through.
So
yeah.
the end game is just after 6 rounds. Is that what this is?
Yeah. I'm going to pick this big. Maybe the 5 makes more sense. Ooh.
Oh, I think I see what you're saying about the medals. You put them the round before so that when you place the die, you remember to put them. Okay, I see what you were meaning.
Yeah. Otherwise, I go to place the die, and I'm always like, oh,
I forgot to put that.
So every game I played, I was putting the medal out 1 round late.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it really matters a lot, but that would help me take off my die. Maybe I should get someplace.
I feel like I should be smoking a pipe playing this lady. I need to get my little tobacco pipe out. Yeah.
Perhaps I'm going to have to recoup my damage, I think. I got to calm things down here. Getting a little cluttered. I'm going to take this 5. Kind of not optimal, really. But I'm going to go through this thing, right? So I'd get to flip one of these.
The 6, and then you'd be able to take off 3.
Yeah, I know. I want to take off more dice, too. I've got a couple of 5s on there.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Because you can take off all the equals.
So for every 2 pips, I could take off a damage. It's going to let me take off 2 damage. I'll do 1 here, 1 here. Then equal to or under. I won't need this dice anymore. That would have come off anyway, but those come off. And then I get I'd like a crew member. Okay. And his special ability would flip over these other ones, but I haven't really used them too much. So it's a little bit of a waste. And then that is it.
All right. So I'm going to take the wild and make it a 5. And then I could also change it to any value, I'm going to move Indy over here, take a damage. So put it anywhere or put it on the vehicle that just used it?
Yeah, the vehicle just
I guess I could just pull it off of there and put it on it. All right. And then complete that with, yes. Okay. I was like, did I grab the wrong stuff? All right. So I just hang on to this for points for later. I get 1 metal, and I get 1 mod. Metal it up. Valorous. And with my mod, I'll cover. Where am I close by? Yeah, I think I'm going to cover up the plane's double cargo spot. I want to say that. Yeah, that seems to be the thing that maybe makes the most sense. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. I'm going to deal with it, though. That's my go.
All right. So we got
You spent 5 hours on a 2-hour drive. What are you doing, boy? These pip values thematically are supposed to represent the hours it takes to travel. So, I guess, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It's supposed to be the hours. I kind of want to just be in a different place. I'd like to get some resources. I'm not sure what. I don't think I won't be filling a contract this round, so I don't have to worry about that too much. I think I'm going to take my sub because it's not completely plugged up.
Sub it up.
I'm going to flip over my new crew member that prevents all damage from salvaging.
Nice.
And I'm going to draft this. So I want to go here. So it's 3, 4, 5. So I need the 6. So I'll take this 6 and just plug it up. Luckily, there's no 6 problem over here. And I'm going down to here. And I will pick up these 2 things.
All right. So then I get to stress over my pickup and deliver. I have to figure out where this thing's going. So I want to pick up the black die, but I don't know if it makes sense for me to. But pick up the black, it's going to counterclockwise, so it will keep me away from me. I'm still not going to hit you either way.
Yeah, this time I stayed out of the way.
I want the black die on my plane because it lets me remove the 2 die off of the trike, which is what they call your vehicles, because apparently we're only in a 3-wheel vehicle world.
It's a 3-wheeled world.
It's a 3-wheel world. Magic place with no 4 wheels.
Imagine all the vehicles. They only had 3 wheels.
Yeah. Oh, I could get all the way up there, couldn't I? That'd be kind of cool. I'll get a crew member as well. So with the 3 into my plane over here.
You hear the plane going by.
Move to, yeah, plane's going by. Or move to, and then I can travel over here, right?
Yeah.
1, 2.
A lot of stuff in there.
Get a crew member tile, move up. And since we're doing that, we might as well grab a crew member. And what else do I want?
I think I forgot to do that.
So these are all going away, so we don't even know what these.
Yeah, we don't know what.
Be, so it could really be kind of anything. And looking around, seems like there's a lot of browns still kicking around. We haven't run into any of the blue ones, huh? The tokens that are going to have blues on them.
Yeah, they're just how I have it. This is the only one that'll be around next turn.
That's true. But there's no light bulb, so the bullets could
Not
be
that
wild.
it has anything you need.
Well, the bullets could be wild.
Yes, that's true.
And it does kind of have something I might need. Can I flip it over to look at the other side, or is that is that unknown information?
I don't think it's a big deal.
Okay, so it'll become I will take a bullet. I just got shot. I'll take a damage for that. Oh, I can take. Oh yeah, that was the second thing. Was the crew member. All right.
Did you take 2 things? Oh, you modded it, so you're good.
I did mod it, yeah. I'm still legal on not taking extra damage with like a 6 or something. Hopefully I didn't miss that earlier with the plane.
I don't think so.
So I could salvage 1 resource before moving and take no damage. Would you is that normally an option to take a resource before moving and take a damage?
No.
Okay. Spend 2 fewer hours when traveling by trike. I think I'd like the salvaging. So this guy will go over here in our discard pile. All right. That's now we're going to the next round.
Yep.
So we're going 4 movement, right?
Yep. It's going this way.
So we're going 1, 2, 3, and 4. So
we moved 4, so it's going to be 2 things in each of its locations.
Okay. And this one.
Except for where it started. Didn't it start here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't put anything on
what
this.
What happens if we run out of resources? Just nothing.
That's when we refill from the discard over there.
2. Suddenly this damage spot's a little more nice to go to. All right. And then 2 more in this element location. We're getting thin on the bag. Most of the stuff's already out. All right. Cool. There's like 2 more left.
Now, all of these things with the damage on are going to come off.
We've taken all the crew members.
It's important to get them out of the desert.
Slide that one into my play area.
That one's going to flip over to gray. There's one with a wrench on it. There's one with some suitcases on it. It's general goods. Is what that's supposed to be. And a little one there.
Name is General Goods. All right, and then we're rolling up.
So you're the first player. There's some. Do you have dice with it?
3 and 2 whites.
Yeah. You need 3 black ones. There you go. All right, that's a nice selection. You got a 6. You got a wild.
I like
a couple of high ones.
High roller. Yeah. Oh, I get to actually take the first turn too? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I'm losing track here. So I don't need to move by airplane. Yeah, I guess we'll just take the wild one. Turn it to a 5 on my trike. I'll move. There's 2, 4, and 5. Hop in over there. I'll give them my bullets because they're wild. Because I just shoot them when they ask for light bulbs. I'm just like,
yes.
One guy's like, "Hey, did you bring light bulbs?" Bam, bam, bam. Anything else needed? All right. So we'll take that for eventually 4 points, and then I'll get 2 mods.
Yeah.
I like that. I like the mods.
Mods are great. Make it a lot simpler to make decisions.
Yes. I think I'll cover over. Yeah. I still want to cover over.
Well, you're thinking about that. I want to take my turn.
Yeah, you're good. That's not going to be based on what you're doing.
I'll take this 5. I'm just going to drive over here and fulfill this one.
That's nice. Gosh.
Get a couple of medals.
Maybe I can get one more before the end of this.
Let's read 1 gas can.
All right. Have you finished your turn already?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I just made a real simple one since I'm kind of piled up here.
Cool. So what's the next one that I want to actually go to? I'd like even more of those.
I want to do one more thing on my turn since you're still thinking.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and flip him over and remove this. Just take it right back off.
So there's only gonna be one more turn too, huh?
There's
before I'm kind of in danger. Well, it's
there's three more turns. Well, yeah, no, we're on that. We're on the one.
I'm gonna take one. You're gonna take one, and then it's gonna start moving. So if I take the 6, what spot? Oh, I'm actually on a. I was like, how's that gonna hit me?
You're safe right
at
there.
the very moment. But
if you land on one of these round spots, you'll not be safe.
I want to go like an upward direction, but I don't know if I can. I can't move through the storm either without taking damage. So I have to kind of like run away from it.
Yeah, you don't even do it.
Okay, I think I know where I want to go. How much is that? I need 4. So we'll have to, unfortunately, take 6, I think, onto this. Oh, I've left this just sitting here. This doesn't even stay there. Jeez. Yeah. The other thing is I could use my sub and hop over without clogging up all my other movement right now. Maybe I'll do that instead. So if I take the sub and I want to get over there, that'll be fine. However, he will take damage if I take 2 items. I really want to get up there. Gosh, I feel like it's cheating for me to flip over these tokens, so I'm not going to do it to look at them afterwards. I know the resources stay the same.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm not supposed to know what's underneath of them.
They're all usually just more mods.
Yeah. I'm going to take the 6 because it's the only one I can take. I'll hop in from sub to this sub.
Okay.
And then I'll take 2. Take these 2. I'll take a damage for that. All right. That's my long thinking process out of the way.
I'm going to take this 3. I'll put it on my plane. A plane prevents all damage this turn if I use a 1, 2, or 3. I'm also going to flip this guy because I think that's clockwise, isn't it?
It's going clockwise. Yeah.
So I'm preventing all damage from the storm also.
So could you just walk into the storm right now?
No, I'm just going to go over here. I know it's going to be going this way. So preventing all damage though, let me pick up these bullets and these light bulbs. Light bulbs can be problems. Could be very volatile.
I've been watching Silo a lot lately on Apple.
Goes up.
Freaking good show.
Oh yeah?
It's making me kind of think of it just a little bit.
And that put me in a position, I'll be on a sub position next turn and stuff. I wasn't super productive. I just got this little tiny reward, but the bullets will help me fulfill something on this next one.
I don't think.
Yeah,
I don't think
move up your mods.
I don't think I moved up my mods.
Boy, I tell you, that is the one thing in this game. It's super easy to forget that.
Some little steps.
All right, so now the storm is going to move 5. Actually, it's moving 6 because there's a +1 here.
Oh,
see that?
Is that going to hit me?
Well, I don't know. Did you count it yet?
I'm not sure.
So I'm going to do this to remind myself where this thing started. Sometimes it's hard to remember. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, you're safe.
Just barely.
And it just gets one thing when you move that far.
So one thing. So first we'll finish the bag, and then we'll draw throw the other ones in, right?
Right.
Another guy. Another guy. Oh, that's looking nice, isn't it?
I'll start working on these strongholds.
So it's 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. There's all those people coming back out again. All right. Metal is on the table. You are now first, right?
Yep.
So it's...
Yeah, black dice. 2 more.
It's a funny little holder they have over there for the...
This thing here?
Yeah, it's like a little track thing or whatever that holds all of the dice.
Yeah, so you can slide them around.
Yeah.
And they can pop out. That's pretty neat.
It's kind of interesting.
It's actually a functional in-game kind of thing. I appreciate that they did that. Oh, well, there's a 6.
Okay.
If there's ever a tie, it's going to go to the black one.
Okay.
At the end of the game, it's going to go negative. Like, you're going to get minus points from these damages, and it's gumming me up. So I think I'm going to take my first turn and just rest, which is probably stupid. No, I can do it. Okay, so I'm going to rest. I'm going to take this metal.
Is it 1 point per at the end? 1 point loss per damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you got the modifier. That's why you got to be careful of that. Like, if that creeps up.
What's increasing that again?
If you can't take damage when you have to. On a vehicle. Like, if I took damage again on the sub, I would have to make that modifier go up. And there's only one place to make it go back down, and that's right here. Okay, so I put a 6 in, so it lets me flip one of these. My guy's special ability is going to let me flip the other ones. It's like I refuse to rest until at least had 2 of these things to do.
What's this action here? It has a cargo and a little flippy thing.
You draw 2 things out of a bag and pick one out of that.
That's kind of nice.
So I'm going to be able to remove 3 damage. I'm going to do these 3. And I get to just remove this 6. And I could pick, what do I want? I guess I'll take another metal.
Well. I know that I'm going to end up having to remove die. All my dies are not in a great position to remove them. You can only remove the die of the equal or... What is it? Is it equal or lesser value? Or
yes, equal or greater.
Or greater. Okay.
That way it provides incentive to either take off damage or take off more dice.
You can take off all equal or greater, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think I should take 1 round to do that. So if I take the 2 over here, I can clear off my die. I could flip 1 character over. And what was this one again? Increase or decrease? Yeah, that'd be nice. Okay, so I'll flip this one over. I think I'm going to spend a metal in order to use Indy's power to let me roll up one of my dials, and I'll move the mod dial up again since I've got a lot of mods.
There you go.
I think. I don't know. We'll see. Just keep that going.
Oh, that's a good one for you. Yeah.
And then what else am I doing? I'm removing all these die, right? Because they're all greater value or equal to the 2.
Yeah.
Oh, I could also heal 1, couldn't I? Because I still have a 2. So let's heal the sub. And then I get to get 1, either a person, a mod,
or a metal. You can just take your metal right back, or you can get another mod and kind of work on that multiplier you're doing.
Yeah, I don't want the... Yeah, I think I kind of like the mod. I'll go ahead and take the mod. And almost fully modded. I think I'll just let myself get a couple more cargo with a sub. Okay.
And that's it for you?
I believe so.
All right, I'm going to draft. I'm going to draft this 4.
Okay.
Put on my plane. And I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to fulfill this contract. I don't have the gas, so I'll use bullets for that, but I have all the other stuff.
Cool. You get 2 medals.
2 medals, 4 by 6. I've almost maxed out my medals somehow.
1, 2, 3. Okay. I'll get away from this storm. I guess I'll take the 2 and I don't see any great reason to not use this. I'm going to go ahead and use his to salvage 1 resource before moving. Well, that's why it says take no damage, because I could get a bullet. But I don't know if this is going to be helpful or not, but I feel like I'm just going to do it because I'm in a spot with 1. Yeah. And then
it always helps to have 1.
Yeah, get herself moved in over here. And so we'll trade in those 2. We'll take this guy and get another mod. Modded up.
And the other reward is you get to go into the draw bag, pick 2 resources, and then keep 1 you want. So you could end up with enough stuff to make another little contract or something.
Well, it's greens, and I'm just going to take 1 because I can only take 1. They're not useful right now, but they might be in a moment.
Okay. Last die is for the storm, and it's going to move 3, 4, 5.
Oh no! I forgot it.
No, you're safe. You're safe.
I'm still safe. Oh, I am still safe.
If you end,
that's right.
If you end your turn doing a contract, you always end up in a better spot. So
I forget.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say it was 5 or 6.
He started over here.
Yeah. So I think it was 5.
Okay.
It's 3, 4, 5.
Still just 1 on each one.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2. It's kind of funny. It's like he's moving so fast through there. He's not tearing up the ground that much. He's just ripping it a little bit, scattering real far.
He's moving real quick over those.
All right.
A brand new contract under here.
Anything else flipping or damaging?
Already did the other ones.
Okay.
1 more under here.
Huh.
L2.
L2 for L2 pack.
You get the first turn.
Okay.
And it looks like we need 1 more black dice.
No, I got it. I forgot to remove it from there. So this is immediately removed in the sense that you could use it twice in 1 turn?
Yep.
There you go. There's some options.
That is very optional. This is the last round of the game. You're going to have 2 more actions to make points and stuff.
Yes.
The storm will move at the end of this also.
And cause damage.
Right.
Okay. Well, I'd really like to get 1 more mod up. I mean, 1 more, well, yeah, it'd be great to get another mod and move my dial up 1. What's in here? That's 1 of them.
At the end of the game, you'll get 1 point for every 2 resources you have, too.
Okay.
It's not a lot, but just 1 for every 2.
2, 3, 4.
This is probably the least amount of contracts I've played in the game.
1, 2, 3, 4 to get over there. So we'll just make this a 4. I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick up 2 bullets and get my mod dial up 1 more. Dangerous bullets. I don't know what, I feel like I'm going to use this at some point anyways, and it's not negative for me too, so. What's the deal if you destroy one of these, you get what? Or no, that's just this one.
Yeah, it's just the beginner one. You get a mod.
So I may end up doing that, but we'll go ahead and just remove that off, because why not? Okay, I think that's me.
All right, I. There we go again.
Oh, God.
Man, I'm gonna take. We'll take my plane over. I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, that would give me damage if I do it. So I'll take my plane over here. It's kind of overkill. I'll just pick up this one thing. And I'll increase my metal dial by 1.
Yeah, I'm like banked only in mods. Wait. Did I go up my mod track? I know I said that I was supposed to, but I don't know if I actually did. I feel like I was closer. I can't remember.
You could roll it back and look if you want.
Yeah, I guess I could check real quick. All right, verification. I don't believe I did move up that. If I did, later on, I'll mark it.
Okay. All right. So, is that the end? Did you get resources there?
I haven't done.
Oh, you haven't done your turn yet.
Oh, yeah. This is the next turn right now. My last turn.
This is your last turn of the game. No
last
pressure.
turn.
No pressure.
Do you get anything for like having die on your board other than damage?
No.
Is that a problem? But you have to be able to take damage, and the storm's going to move.
Right. Yeah, it looks like it's moving clockwise. How much? It's hard to say. It's going to be +3 to whatever the die roll is that's left.
Well, I guess I could just make this a 1. And except it makes it harder to move. Well, it doesn't matter. This is the last turn. Hop in over here, I guess. Dump off the bullets. The other ones don't do anything great for me. Otherwise,
you get another mod.
I do want another mod, and the points are good. Okay. So we'll dump off 2 bullets. And finish my mods up. Everything is patched up. I could have destroyed her to gain a mod. Okay, that's fine. I'm just not going to have hardly any modifiers. And you said you get a point for every 2 resources, right?
Yeah. You just throw anything in there. I guess you could have pulled out a person, but
yeah, I did.
All right, and then my last turn, I'm going to take this 5. I'm going to put it on my sub.
Yeah, look at all your medals.
Before I forget, I'm going to prevent all damage from the storm with this guy. I'll go ahead and flip this salvaging one too. I think I can do 2 at once. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to increase this before I forget. That's important. I'll just pick up 2 things. Doesn't matter what.
All right.
Okay.
And now the storm moves and we finish damage, then we count points.
Yep, so
let's go in 6.
6 clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right.
And That is the end. Now we do the. Do you have a little pen?
I even have a pencil. Would you write a pen or a pencil?
Either way. It does have a little score pad. It doesn't. What? Okay. This isn't the review, but there's no place to write a name here. I don't know why.
At least it's gray.
I use the first two letters of your name and my first and last name, but anyway.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Oh wait, it's a K. Dang. It's all not like I've known you for years. Okay. Literally.
Do you want to put it on this thing? Maybe you can see it a little. No, I still can't see it very well. I'll just put it.
Well, I'll just use it as a reference to call out what we're doing.
Just use it next to your player spot. It's on there.
Okay. So the first category is contracts. I've got 6, 7, 8. I've got 13.
And I have, it looks like 20, 6, 4, 2 5s.
20. Very good. Next is upgrades, which is the mods. So I've got one. I only got one this whole game, and it's a ×1. So I get exactly 1 point. You're going to get all your points.
Yeah, this is where all the points come from for me, and then you'll get them from your medals and stuff. So I've got, what is it? 9 of them is the total. I've got all of them. So
this would be 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I can't count. Jeez.
Well, that's the most you can have of anything.
Yeah, 7 times 4, so 28 for that.
28.
Boom, boom.
That is a sizable amount.
That's a big chunk, but then I'm kind of done after that.
How your medals?
I got 1.
You got 1, and your multipliers at 1.
I'll have 1 and 3 on the next. Yeah, I've got 1 for crews.
You got.
I've got 3 crew members.
You got 3 crew.
Only at 1 point.
Resources. I'll just go down the list. So you got 1 point in resources left,
and
you've got -1 for damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and for me, my medals, I got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 3.
18. We're doing math, folks.
And for my crew, I got to the multiplier of 2, so 8. And then resources, I've got 2, because it's 1 for every 2 of these. And then my damage is going to be 1. And then we add up. 48, 49, 52, 53, back to 52, 52. I think you're going to skunk me. 13, 14, 30? No.
14. So be
42. Wait.
14, 24 plus the 8, 32. 32 right here, and then 40.
Right.
2 minus 1. You'll be at 41.
41. Oh, you got me. Good game, Owen.
Got him. Get him.
Good game.
Get him. Got him. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just kind of focused hard on that one route, and I guess that worked out pretty well. A lot of that happened just, I think, randomly as I was going up. I wasn't really planning on where I was going that was moving that dial up, but then I really wanted mods just because it felt good to have mods.
Yeah, so, it feels good like you're improving your stuff.
Yeah, so... All right, guys. Well, that is a full playthrough of Storm Raiders. Thank you, Sean, for bringing it over. And teaching it to me. This is something you just got from Kickstarter too, right?
Yeah, just a couple of weeks ago.
Hot and fresh off the press. So we're going to do a review on Sean's channel.
Yeah, come over to PecktecGames and see the review. We'll tell you in depth what we thought.
Yep, sounds good. All right. Well, hey, thanks so much, guys. If you enjoy this kind of content, as always, a couple of those free clicks on the screen really helps support out channels like mine and like Sean's. Appreciate it so much when you do. As always, do what is right for you. Until next time, have a great rest of your evening. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.